Hi guys, this is Nivi and welcome to Nivified Life. So over the weekend, Netflix released Navarasa. They also did a huge promotion in Burj Khalifa. I mean, it was so nice to watch. Obviously, I didn't see it live. I'm in Sydney. I'm not in, in the Middle East. But I saw it on YouTube. Netflix went ahead and did this huge promotion, which is a very big thing, for Tamil cinema. It was so beautiful to watch. If you guys didn't watch it, let me add a clip. Go ahead and watch this. So the first emotion, which is Shringara, my favorite, love and beauty. The color associated with Shringara, it is light pale green, right? Saying that the episode is Guitar Kambi Mele Nindru. How was it? For me, it was more like a cat on the wall situation here. It was neither a hit nor a miss because the songs were like brilliant. The songs were amazing. But please don't hate me for saying this. I think it's high time the director stops hiding behind songs and vocabulary. It was like watching a musical. In musical, people like break into a dance singing. Here, the hero and the female lead breaks into a song with emotions. So that's the only difference, and apart from that, I just felt it was like a musical for me. Such a long bike ride, why? Instead, you could have put in a lot of other scenes into it, right? Instead of like taking us for a bike ride on Adyar Bridge and in and around that places. Why? One thing I wanted to say is he never explained why they broke up. The lead Surya actually says no, it's not required. It is. We want to know why. Because when two people have such great chemistry and such great attraction, where the female comes ahead. And one more thing I should definitely appreciate the director is he always encourages the female to express their emotions. I was expecting so much for this episode and it was such a letdown. That's why I said it's more like a hit or miss. A cat on the wall situation for me here. Saying that, let's move on to the next episode. So the second emotion is Hasya. Hasya is joy, laughter, and the color associated with this is white. So the episode Summer of 92, really enjoyed watching the episode. It's so fun. It was not great. It was not that blockbuster comedy, no. But compared to the other episodes, this was like a consolation episode. So I really had a good time watching this episode. The actors, they have done well. Ramya Nambisan, I think. Yeah, her name is, she's the lead and the actor Yogi Babu is the lead. So both of them have done really well and it was very light-hearted, it was nice. Definitely better than the other episodes. So the next rasa is Karuna, which is compassion. There are so many adjectives to portray this emotion, which is compassion, sorrow, remorse. I can keep on going. So many adjectives for this rasa. The color associated with this rasa is grey. I think it makes sense, right? Yeah, it's very colorless and it's very grayish. So yes, I get the color grey for this rasa. So moving on to the episode, it's been done by Shraj, Vijay Sethupathi and Revati ma'am. This is the first episode, so when you enter into this movie or this web series, you have so much of anticipation, you have so much of expectation. Yes, I understand the emotion compassion, because when she says it's me who's done this, who am I supposed to forgive or put the blame on you, I get that part. But is he hiding? Then why is he coming back? And why is he carrying his guilt along with him? And it was very confusing, to be honest. It was definitely a mess. So the fourth rasa is Raudra, which is Raudram, which is anger. Anger which has been built up in you for so many years. One day it just it blasts. So that's anger. So Raudra, the emotions episode is called Raudram, the same name. And do you believe it's been directed by Arvind Swamy? My God, a debut director, Arvind Swamy as the debut director, and it's really nice. The emotion has been portrayed well. The storyline is clear. The storyline has a sequence. The sequencing is in order. Everyone, the cast, the way the story has been portrayed, everything is on point. And I'm actually surprised, didn't expect it from a debut director, and I didn't expect this from an actor. You never know, what talent is hidden behind a person. You never know. And he has really done justice to the director's chair. So as the name suggests, Raudra, anger. The color associated with this emotion is red. Of course, they brought blood into this. Yes, it's a definite hit. It's not a mess or not a cat on the wall situation here. It's a definite hit. So the next rasa is Veera, which is courage. And the title is Tuning the Pin, Beyond Courage. It has a cast of Atharva and Anjali. I'm again, this is another miss for me because yes, the wife is waiting for the husband. He's been posted in the Naxalites area, and this is the first mission for him, and it's a huge responsibility for him to carry out the order, because he's the only one who's left out in his whole crew. Rest everyone is either dead or injured. So he has the huge responsibility of taking the Naxalite whom he shot to the police station. That is his mission. But they both start talking, and very cleverly the Naxalite pushes him to drive him to the hospital instead of the police station, and he escapes. So that is this episode, which is Courage. It was good. It was the conversations and the way the dialogues, especially the cinematography and everything was really nice, because a lot of night shoots were involved in this particular episode. Everything was really well. But again, something was missing. I couldn't quite put my finger on what, but something was missing. It's a definite miss for me. So guys, the next emotion is fear, which is Bhayanaka. And Bhayanaka, this episode is In My. Very nice name, In My. So this depicts fear. Color is black, of course. Has a cast of Siddharth and Parvati. My God, what a powerful duo, and what a powerful storyline. And because the female lead, she portrays herself as so artsy and very sophisticated. Finally, we get to know her very wicked past. A little expected twist, but a very nice twist. I really like the house. They have completely given importance to right from costumes to backgrounds to even the cups, the teacups. I really liked the teacups. Please tell me where I can get those teacups. It was very nice. And the color coordination, blue, and a little flirting, and the calligraphy, everything was brought into it, and it was such a beautifully sequenced and very well directed, and music and everything was at par, on point, and I really enjoyed. If you want me to rate all the episodes, and this will be my number one episode, It was really good. It was really, really good. She thought like she was gonna cheat the wicked person, but finally she's the one who got cheated, and it was the emotion fear. You can actually see it in her eyes. You know, she emoted it very well, very beautifully. She emoted fear. The I should mention the other heroine, which who was I don't remember her name, but her acting also was superb. The flashback, you know, the previous her past life was like awesome. So the next emotion is bibatsya. I hope I'm saying the emotion right, because this emotion is like disgust. Disgust is the apt word for this emotion, English word for this emotion. So the color associated with disgust is blue. I'm actually surprised because blue is one of my favorite colors, and blue portrays disgust. Okay, it's nice to know. But again, saying that, the lead actor Delhi Ganesh, and he's such a senior actor, and a lot of other, like, you know, small actors were there. Payasam is the episode's name. Definite miss for me because it was going around and around. Disgust is very common. Each and every one get disgusted with some or the other incident. So it's a very common emotion. You know, disgust is not. Yes, it's a little tricky to, like, you know, put it across to people, but it's a very common, a very normal emotion. It was definitely a miss for me. So the eighth emotion is adbhuta. Wonder, surprise. Everyone loves, not everyone, at least 95% of the population loves this emotion, which is surprise. Everyone likes to be surprised, or everyone likes to surprise. So it's a very common and a very normal emotion. So this color associated with the surprise is yellow. Good to know, right? Yellow. The episode is Project Agni. Even though Arvind Swamy outshined everyone as a director, this particular episode was a definite miss for me. I mean, the setup itself was very childish, you know, a couple of wires here and there, and like, you know, a liquid which helps you to, like, you know, go into the future. So a special mention to Prasanna, who plays the more like a dual role in here. A couple of glitches, you know, like when the villain goes into that machine and he comes back as two humans, what happens to the other person? Yes, you're telling us, like, you know, he took off with the blueprint and everything, that's fine. So what happens to the other person, you know? There are like twins, right? So one ran off with the blueprint. What happens to the other one? I understand it's only 30 minutes, but even 30 minutes, you have to have some kind of logic. Else, you know, our human brain cannot accept. We have to have a certain level of logic, even in science fiction. So saying that is a definite miss for me, Project Agni. Actors, they have put in their at most performance, at most effort, but I think most of the episodes, I think directors let down the actors. So guys, our last and final emotion is Shanta, which is peace, Shanti, Shanta, whatever you want to call it, which is like, you know, peace. And the color associated with peace is obviously white. Title episode is Shanti. Again, they have gone to some border, or some Naxalites area, or some kind of, like, you know, uniform action happening. Yes, the cast is Bobby Simha, Gautam Vasudev Menon, and a couple of other actors. Hardly like 4 to 5 male actors in this, and special mention no female actors in this particular episode. All the other episodes had female leads, but this one particular episode hardly, like, five male actors and no female lead. So Bobby Simha is tricked into rescuing, spoiler alert, Pup, who the little boy claims to be his brother. So he's trying to cross the shooting firing range and tries to go into his house. So he's been held back by the uniform people and asking him, like, why do you want to go? And he says, I want to go ahead and rescue my brother whom I have hid in the house. So Bobby Simha, he takes after the rasa emotion, which is compassion. That is what is it called? Karunai, right? So he wants to, like, help the little boy and bring his brother back to him, not knowing he's being tricked. So he goes ahead and tries to, like, rescue the little brother who is a pup. So he comes back to his firing range carrying the pup, and, like, in between he gets stuck. So he says, I'm only here to rescue the pup. He shows the pup to the opposite people and they let him go. So he comes back saying, oh my god, I feel like a hero, I saved a pup, here is your pup. And till then it's fine. Why is he thanking them? Yes, I understand he's saying thank you to them, and, like, why is he exposing himself again, saying thank you and being hit? Why? I seriously don't understand. It's a definite miss for me. If you want me to rank it, this will be the 9th. If I rank it in order, 1 being the highest rated and 9 being the lowest, this will be the lowest rated for me. So that's it, guys. I think I gave a little review or little outline of all the 9 episodes and all the 9 emotions here, the essence of human communication. So I'm gonna, like, conclude the review with 2 things. One is my favorite emotion, and the second one is my favorite episode. So my favorite emotion is definitely Shringara, which is love and beauty. I'm a very romantic person. Love, love is not only, like, one towards one person. Love can be like my love for my kids, my love for my parents, my love for my friends, my love for my husband. See, my husband is the 4th one. Okay, please don't tell him. Okay, so saying that, my favorite episode was definitely In Mind, which had Parvati and Siddharth cast in it. The emotion was not my favorite emotion, which is fear. Even though I love horror movies and I love suspense and thriller movies, I'm such a movie buff. One of my favorite genres is horror, thriller and suspense. So definitely fear is not my favorite emotion, but in all the 9 episodes, this was my favorite episode. So guys, if you watched Navarasa and if you also have a couple of comments or reviews about it, please go ahead and please do comment which was your favorite episode and which is your favorite emotion, or which is your least favorite and which is your least favorite emotion. Go ahead and please do comment in the comment section. Let's get it rolling. Let's have a conversation. Maybe I'll do a video on your comments and let's have the conversation over there. Let's make it like a conversation starter and we'll take it from there.